been late actually. I promised actually 2 hours, but we couldn't make it. But it's okay. So how's everything? It's a lot already, yeah. Even the first day. Wow, so many information. It's so many information, but it's okay. It is what it is. Sana said. All right. So I just want to review again. So when I today practice, when I focus on the water element. Yeah, if you remember, that's the water element is mini associate. The first associate with the season, which is the winter season, and the two main organ we're learning today, which is your kidney and the bladder. So I wanna repeat again when Dr. Jed mentioned about the meridian or the energy part is connected to the kidney and the bladder. So the kidney channel, maybe you can start together if you remember where we start coming from, the kidney. The kidney starting is like from the little toe, is what is crossing. Let's say the crossing, that's the indentation is the kidney number one. Yeah, will be all the ways to the inner ankle. So the inner ankle, because the kidney the same, I would love to say I'm more easy to remember because the kidney is the water element, always that the water coming from the top all the way to the ocean. Yeah, because we can learn it again to tomorrow because not only just kidney channel on this side, also we have the liver, also the spleen. So the kidney is in the on the inner leg area, less on the, but on the lower side. So the kidney is all the way goes up, yeah, connect to the groin, to the torso, that's connect to your kidney, to the diaphragm system, and the kidney will be ending on the root of your tongue. Yeah, that's the kidney channel. Is it right, Dr. Laura? Yeah, the kidney. Sorry. I just to repeat again for today. And the bladder channel, maybe you can still remember where's the bladder channel coming from? Yeah, the inner corner. I was more easier. The inner corner of the eyes, where it goes up all the way to the forehead. One brain is goes into our brains, and the second brain is connects all the way to the backside to necks, and all the way down, yeah, to the side of your spine. That's the spine area, to the glutes area, and all the way. It'll be more easier when you're teaching on the YIN practice and YIN class. It's more easy for them because no need to detail. At least they know is exactly as the channel or the meridian pathway. So the glute area, that's all the way to, let's say, the hamstring area, the back side to leg, yeah, because on the backs, and all the way to the lower, the calf muscle, Achilles tendon, all the way will be terminated. So the outer ankle, like on the lateral side, that's the little toe. That's why Dr. Laura puts the mock sound, the lateral, like pinky moon. This I would like the pinky moon. I would have said the pinky moon or pinky toe. This is the big toe. This is the pinky toe. So on the lateral side, that's the meridian pathway. That's why we're talking about the yin practice today, because when softening the tissue or the fascia on the body. So the body, we have the front line, that's we calling the front line body. So for today practice, when I focus on the front line body and also inner front line. Yeah, on the manual, I have this on my manual, is the page number, maybe if you know this, that page 20 and 22. So the inner front line, the tissue, that's the inner third area, when I soften all the way down. And the bladder channel, that's the tissue connections, also that from the forehead. If you notice by anatomy, Dr. Han, we mentioned about the fascia channel, yeah? From the forehead, the tissue. That's Tom Mayer and Feintage about the fascia line. Yeah, from the forehead, it goes up again, all the way up, that's the back side of the body, that's the tissue, either all the way to the plantar again, the tissue. This is the kidney area, and the bladder area is to this side. Yeah, this is the tissue when I soften. And then about the emotion, the emotion. How's the emotion about really resonate with this element? Is the fear or the trust? Yeah? And the body symptom, maybe if you still remember the body symptom of the body when the kidney got irritated. We still remember? The body symptom, like lower back pains. Yeah. Just recently, Dr. Ormesan, the ears, the ears, the sinus. Anything else? The body symptom for the kidney. Remember about the kidney, the function? The kidney functions. When Dr. Jet mentioned for the fertility, remember yeah, so the sign, maybe the some like the sperms, that's also they can, yeah. And I remember that they have the colors under the eyes, dark eyes, because they're restless. Yeah, like the sweating. That's why the kidney, the kidneys, if you have the glow that the kidney got irritated or function less, that's why we have to rest early night. This is how to what you calling the balancing. Because in the Tao concept, they teach us to harmony to balance. That's why rest early night is really good for the kidney, our kidney. Yeah. That's what Dr. Laura mentioned. Between 11, the Jed mentioned about between before 10, but almost the same, 10 and 11, before 11. The knee, oh yes, knee pants. Yeah, 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 the feet. Yeah. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, this is the emotional symptom. Yeah, emotional symptom that belong to kidney, like the paranoid behavior. The Dr. Jed mentioned about the paranoid behavior. This is emotional symptom. And then the not safe, feeling not safe, like not trust. That's a symptom. Anything about the emotional symptom you can take away for today about the kidney and the bladder when Dr. Jed mentioned. You still remember about the bladder, like worry or nervous, anxiety, and feeling weak, excessive nervous tension, like excessive nervous. To become not trust. Yeah. Anything else about the body symptom and emotional symptom you notice for today today learning? Good. Yeah. All right. And then the body tissue. So the body tissue. That's what Laura mentioned about the bones. It's connected to the bones, the teeth. Yeah. And then the body system, nervous system. That's the nervous system connected to nervous system. The hormonal, reproductive, and vitality is really connect. And then brain function also. They connect to this the brain function. Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. 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 And then what's recommendation? If you remember the recommendation to balancing, because again, the food as medicine, lifestyle as the medicine. The food as medicine for this element, for the water element. What's the Dr. Jen mentioned today? Eat warm food. Yeah. Like also the color, that's really good. Also connect the dark color, like seaweed. That's really good. Yeah. I was learning about the Chinese medicine. Maybe the like the seaweed, like it's a really dark color. Also the miso soup, and then what else? Gomasio. Maybe you know the heard about the gomasio, like especially like black sesame seed. That's also good for the kidney. And then what else? Pumpkin stew, like also really good because make a soup. And then bone broth. The broth is really good also. The broth, yes, yeah. Walnut, chestnut. Yeah, yeah, yeah. True. And then also congee khichdi. Maybe if you like khichdi, like a porridge, khichdi. Kitchery. So kitchery, right? In Bali, there's so many selling kitchery, especially with the vegan stuff. When I was training with the Tinanan, especially in Ubud, I was like in Yogaban area. I used to have the kitchery every day because good for the kidney area. Yeah, for the kid. Yeah, kitchery like mixing everything like rice and mix a seed and a lentil. That's really healthy. Like kitchery. Can find maybe somewhere here. A Bali Buddha selling the kitchery normally. The Bali Buddha here? No, not really. I don't think so. Kitchery. I can show you later. Yeah, kitchery Ayurveda. Oh, it's a lot selling here. Yeah. I like kitchery so much. This is for today. So let's practice. Any questions so far from the beginning to the end? Maybe I'm still here and also Laura is still here before we practice in. So we have 1 hour and a half practice. All good? Oh, it's nice. Good. Perfect. Don't worry. If you have another question, we have the chat group just landing there and facilitated there so we can discuss. Yeah, it's important understanding. I believe, like I've been practicing YTT Yin for Chinese medicine, 3 times Chinese medicine, only Chinese medicine. And then I studied with the Sara Power twice. It's only Dharma, only just different, only about Dharma, about the Buddhism. Okay. So just quick, this is coming about the principle practicing because when I starting later, I will be explain more about the practicing. So it's really important because it's coming from the hatha. That's what Sana mentioned about the hatha. Yeah. So the yin practice is the part of the yoga, but it's only focused on the tissue, or we calling the fascia. Yeah. So we have the 3 main principle on the practice yin. The first principle, when you coming to yin asana, yeah, when you come into yin asana, please find the edge. So the edge means you never pushing yourself to the point painful sensation. Is everything excessive? That's not right. That's not talking about the emotion. Emotion is okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel anger. The idea is never too much that the emotion because the body is not telling the truth. Today morning is talking about the truth about the thoughts, the truths for your body. Because everything is too much. The body will be contracting. Now from here, from the yin practice, from you physical body on yoga mat, you practice how to treat your body. It's about mindfulness practice. When you come into yin yoga, also the same. Never push yourself. No, it's talking about the obsess, like, oh, I want to open my hip area. You're pushing yourself to the edge too much, which is excessive to yourself because you have obsessed. It's not right for your body, for yourself. So please find the edge, not excessive the edge, not too much. You understand? Get it? So never pushing yourself to the point painful. If you have experience on the yin practice, is really important when you're teaching in yoga. If you have like pinching on the tissue, like sharp or localized painfuls on the area, so readjust the body. Because on the yin practice is not about look like the body, not look like, but we're going to focus on the tissue and soften the tissue when stressing the tissue. Either soft stretch or compress. Because we couldn't isolate in the yin practice. Not only just stretching on the body, also compressing at the same time. And people just know when they're coming to yin yoga, oh, let's do stretching, yin class. But actually, not only just stretching, at the same time also compressing. We are not stressing that the body, the tissue, the body. That the two process on the yin yoga, that's to allowing the migrations of the energy, that the chi. Yeah, that's the chi, to bring back the chi on the body and freely on the flow and the blood circulation. So the meridian line, that's we calling the pathways or nadi that bring the chi and the blood circulation on the body. That's why after the class, like, oh, I'm feeling so good and getting lighter on my space, that the chi and the chi, the energy is coming to your body. That's why I'm talking about the level of the kosa in the morning. So when I bring first from the physical body to bring back the energy to the body. Because the energy maybe that got stagnant or depleted. That's what talking about the jet today, about the energy source. Yeah? And energy that either depleted or stagnant. And the second one, because on the yin practice, when holding longer per time, not only just breathing like 2 or 3 breathing, there's a Sana mentioned, holding for as long as you can. This is a nice thing, but holding longer per yin practice is about the pay attention. Pay attention on the physical body, not only just physical body, it's about the emotional body. Because the goal of practicing not only just to allowing that the physical body resilient and also the emotional body resilient. I'll be explain later more deeper. It's about the concept of running, like runs. R's, it's time for you to recognize. So when you're holding for 5 minutes, it's time to recognize from the body sensation. It's about the interoception practice. Recognize that the sensation in the body and allowing again to the body. See how you feel without reacting. Because more reacting you are, that the sensation still there, right? Like, still there. The idea is the breathing. Sana, we mentioned about tomorrow about the pranayama. The breathing is really important. You have to be mindful with choose the breathing because the practicing is working a lot with parasympathetic nervous system, allowing the body to rest, digest, and reverse. how to repair, because under practice today, when you holding for 5 minutes or 6 minutes to pay attention to the sensation, to allowing the body resilient, emotional body, this time to processing. Rinse, recognize, allowing, I investigate. So this is time for you to investigate and to feel and to allowing again, even from the body sensation and emotional body sensation, because when a nurturing ends, the another word, nurture, to releasing maybe something is not belonging from the physical, because the tissue or the fast, like memory or story on the body, what happening, like the body is barometer about you soul. That's why today about talking about the body either contracting or compassion, like compassion, like open, maybe more easy than that, like really open, like aligns or misaligned. So the practice here actually this one, from the physical body, from Manomaya Kosa all the way up, the level of the Kosa in the body. Yeah, that's the practice. And the second one, the practice in, maybe just quick, that's connect to the meridian, you already know. And then the third one, maybe I want to talking a little bit is about the Buddhism, without reacting on based on before recently, so no reacting. It's time for you to investigate when investigate. This is the sensation is for me or not for me? Because the right one for you may be different right word from you from me, right? So the sense that talking about that's why on the yin practice, myself when I'm teaching, I never adjust. I never adjustment. Because the body is you here. You know, it makes sense. Because maybe like pen for me, that's different pen for you. Is make sense? So that's why on the my yin practice, why I'm leading my yin. So many yin training around the world here. The idea is I wanna giving here on the my yin practice is I never touch the body when I yin practice. Otherwise, the student asking to help, like I'm not feeling anything, can help me to find this, maybe just this more verbal, but no like the position the body how you have to bend the knees like this or like that. It's not about this, about the sensation on the tissue, because allowing them to investigate and to feel more, create them space. Yeah, that's the practice in today. Okay, so when I do grounding meditation or centering meditation, this will be the last I will be guide by tomorrow as a member. So tomorrow morning will be with someone special first the class, but then later afternoon exactly the same with the yin practice. So will be one of you wanna leading here to grounding meditation. Yeah, centering meditation. Good. So find comfortable seat with the close your eyes, or you wanna guessing stop lower to the floor. So let's begin. Find comfortable seat on yoga mat. So with notice first which part the body is in contact to the floor. Maybe your toe or your feet or your knee or your buttock. Just maybe give a little bit pressure to the surface to feel the texture. The texture that the floor or yoga mat or bolster to support your body when you're sitting. And with slow inhale to your nose. So allowing that the air is moving all the way to your abdomen or to your belly. The center of the body we calling hara or lower dantian. It's time for you to soften. And when you exhale, is allowing even exhale to your nostril or to your mouth. So just bring inward to the breath. It's time for you to disconnect. Time for you to disconnect. Everything is something like distract for you. For example, the competition receiving or everything that happening from today morning. We're learning here in this space. It's time for you to let go first. So just let's focus on your breath and feel the rhythm of your breathing. And even notice to the rhythm of like the heartbeat. And maybe some of you still thinking too much what's happening on the outside. So just keep bringing word more and more to the breath and your physical body in this moment. And then allowing and giving permission to yourself, to landing and to check in with physical body in this space. And let's notice to the sound surrender here in this space or even from the outside. So just allowing that any sound surrender is really floating to your ear. Even maybe the sound from the motorcycle horns, the people chatting, a bird singing. So keep allowing that the sounds really floating to your ear and make yourself and the body to become more present together in this space right now. And now you can bring awareness to the entire body from the crown of the heads all the way to your toe. Sensing when you breathe, even we feel how does the wind or the air is likely touching to your skin. And how skin your body again of the air, even the body covering with the fabric like the shirt, the pant. So feel that the sensation may be cooler or still keep warm. So just feel how does the airs or the winds touching to your skin. And then bring awareness to the lower side your body face, like the toe, your face, the knee, or entire the leg. So without any effort, this is time for you when you're sitting, allowing that the entire the leg to become relaxed. Even bring awareness to your lower back area and allowing lower back as well to become relaxed. Now it is time for you to bring awareness to inside the body. So just feel free to visualizing or imagining when you're breathing. So just notice to the bone of your spine. So when you inhale, when you lengthen this, your spine, so just feel and notice that have the space between the bone of your spine. And relaxing your shoulder, so just drop it your both side your shoulder when you exhalation. And the arm to become relaxed, the hand to become soft, resting on your knee. Relaxing the back side your neck. Even all the way to the front side the body, let's say your eyes, your face, and soften. So the muscle or the tissue on the both side your eyes and soften. Your face soften. Relaxing the jaw. So remember when we have the stress level up, some people also grinding your teeth. It's time for you relaxing the both sided jaw and separate upper and below your teeth. So have the gap between upper and below your teeth. Even all the way to the back of the throat and your tongue soften. So without any agenda or expectation anything for today evening practice, it's time for you to listen. Listen what the body telling you, maybe physically or emotionally, and allowing them to arrive without judgment. And it is time for you to create sankalpa. So if you have intention, affirmation, it's really resonate with yourself for today up or evening practice. It could be something you would like to release or letting go. maybe from physical body, emotional body. So what's your intention, affirmation, or sankalpa for practice today? So just let's go ahead and took slow breath in and out to body 5 times from now. And slowly first getting lower to the floor, and you can open your eyes. And it's time for you to uncross your leg, bring maybe the both legs right forward. Yeah. And move the ankle. Yeah. So when you're pointing maybe the ankle in and out, you're pointing out, so pointing in. Even moving maybe the ankle to the left or to the right side. Squeezing your toe and spreading your toe. Okay. So same like in the morning when I come to the first pose or when sitting, when I come to butterfly, yeah, so when the targeting the tissues soften, that's especially on the inner hip area and also on the U span that's connect to your bladder and connect to your kidney. So the position your foot, again, when I zip in your foot together or separate a little bit is totally fine. When I bring this, the heel close to the groin or further away from the groin, this is your option. So when I'm using the graffiti, that's the different thing between restorative and the yin. The yin yoga is mostly have the yang channel. That's why I see that the logo here, the black we have white and white have the black. Even we are practicing, we still have a little bit yang element here. Yeah, but let's keep deeper more on the yin element because when I'm using the graffiti and to soften the tissue and compressing the tissue on the front line of the body. So the position your hand, you wanna that's the palm facing upward to the ceiling or the palm facing down to the floor. Just relaxing your shoulder. The option maybe you wanna just keep hanging the head to the floor area, but if too much, this more restorative. Grab the block, or you can also grab the bolster. You wanna elevate and support that maybe the forehead with the block. Yeah. So the beginning coming to yin pose, the it's really important is readjust your body posture. So find comfortable because when holding this pose for 5 minutes, so after you settle to this pose, it's time for you to allowing that's your physical body or this yin pose to stay on the stillness without moving from now. And allowing the both side your eyes closed because when you close your eyes, it's time for you to observe, to scan that your physical body sensation. It's really important about the physical body sensation when you're holding this pose. So just make sure it's not too much, not even too small. So relaxing the back side, your neck. Relaxing your shoulder. So just drop it your shoulder more. Maybe some of you notice that the sensation may be on your lower back area or the groin area. So if those area need attention from you, bring the breath to the area you feel at this moment and allowing that those area to become more freely or freedom from the sensation is not for you. So remember that the breathing, we have also yin-yang breath. So when you inhale, notice that the tension or discomfort. So when you exhale, it's time for you to soften, to release. So just keep going, anchoring this pose with your own breath. Allowing that your physical body to rest. So you're going to stay here for another 2 minutes. For another 2 minutes, if you need readjust the probe, if you have maybe block or bolster on your body, if you want to change the degree, feel free to change the degree. Maybe from the 2 block using 1 block, or maybe from the higher to a little bit lower. So it's time for you to readjust. And after readjust the probe, so stay again on this pose without moving and find resistance. And after finding your resistance, it's time for you bring back again the breath to the entire target area you feel. So now it's time for you to allowing yourself and your physical body to enjoy 5 breaths when you're holding this pose. So before we come out, so took 5 breaths as preparation. And up to 5 breaths, turning the palm facing down. So be mindful when you come out from this pose. Walk that's maybe your hand close to your foot or close to your hip area. And then roll up your spine from lower side your body first, like from the lower back area, moving to the mid back, all the way to your shoulder, to your neck, and the chin, the last one. So bring your spine upright. And from here, support that the leg, the knee with your hand. So bring the knee closer together. And slowly, gentle, sliding the heel forward. You're going to bring the both legs right forward. So to practice mindfulness, also from here, from the physical body, when you come out from the yin pose, so please no rise. Bring the hand on the side of the body when lying on your back body on the floor. So from the back head to your spine, to the leg is flat to the floor. And hand on the side with the palm upward to the ceiling. Close your eyes. So I want to invite you here to quick resting. So in yin yoga, we calling rebound. So the process rebound. So not only just readjust your body, not only just resting. So just keep bring inward to the sensation after the come out from the previous pose. Recognize and acknowledge that any sensation Stay here for another 5 breaths on rebound. Good. And just go ahead, bend your knee, and then maybe you are hugging the leg with your arm, or you are holding the knee with the palm, just massaging your lower back area. So massaging your lower back, that's the kidney area. Remember that the body symptoms when the water element out of the balance, which is connected to your kidney and the bladder, that's lower back pain. It's the only one part. That's the body giving information what's happening if this element is out of balance. So massaging the tissue on your lower back. Even massaging the gluteus. So feel that the glute is contact to the floor. Remember, the glute also connect to the bladder channel. And slowly drop the body to one side. Let's together to your left. Maybe more easy because you have neighbor today. And support with right side your hand and come all the way to sitting. So the next target area, so come all the way to sitting. Yeah, ambil posisi duduk. Remember to continue the kidney channels, goes up all the way to the lower abdomen, yeah, all the way to the chest area. So now when I come to spin pose, when I have the spin pose and also seal pose. So let's begin on spin pose. So on the spin pose, lying on chest belly on the floor, I give the option again. Yeah. So when I push that the forearm on the floor, the position you had, either you wanna keep guessing forward, close your eyes, yeah, just guessing forward. I mean, like look forward with close your eyes. Or another option also you can drop it. That's the head hanging. So Sarah power, because Sarah is really young, like really Astangi pre-teacher. So Sarah always look like this. But the power really is like me, a really yin person. So I like to more drop it. This is the option. Another option, if too much on the head, also feel free to grab the block. Support maybe forehead with the block. Yeah. So just close your eyes again and soften your muscle or the tissue on the both sides of your eyes. And then bring awareness to the target area or the tissue you would like to soften or relaxing. So now from here you can feel the tissue in the front gentle soft stretch at the same time that the lower back area feeling compressed. So the compressing on the lower back also really good to detox our kidney. So soften and relaxing that the fell fixed to the floor. So the practicing look like easy, but actually not easy. So now from here we can tell it's a simple pose. But the idea here wanna stay longer, which is you pushing yourself to stay longer in the pose. So from here, from your physical body on your mat, we're learning how patient you are and more compassion to your physical body when you're holding the yin pose, which is really good for our mental resilience. Again, it's really good for our mental resilience. So just keep meditation inward to the breath and physical sensation. So while you're holding this pose, maybe some of you feel maybe something is arising, like you feeling, for example, or the thought or the emotion. It's time for you to acknowledge them and allowing them to be. So without judgment, allowing them to arrive. Because here in this space right now on yoga mat, this is safe space for you, for whatever you're feeling. This is safe space for healing or for letting go from something is not belonging for you. So stay here for the last 1 minute. Find resistance again without moving from now for the last 1 minute. Enjoy 5 breaths before we come out from this pose. So took 5 breaths. And after 5 breaths, so slowly gentle fist. Bring that's the forehead all the way to the floor. Follow with the chest and the shoulder. So let's just resting face. So you put that the hand on the side of the body, turning the palm upward to the ceiling, resting the right side your ear on the floor or left side your ear on the floor. You know, sensing again the sensation, even the emotion. Good. And slowly from here, so put the hand, or place the hand on the side rib cage. And just belly up from the floor, imaginary the cobra. So bring the hip back, come to sitting. So for the next pose, when I move to seal pose, on the seal pose, it's quite really challenge. Maybe some of you have the sensations on the lumbar area, on the lower back, like really compressing, yeah, because it's quite challenge. So without, it's important, we can using the props, like what's it calling the name? Blanket. So you can folding the blanket maybe this like this, or even maybe a little bit more thick, yeah. Later, if you have any compression in the lower back area, you wanna support the body on the, when I put that the blanket on the pelvic area. This one I put on the pelvic. So I give the option. This is the option 1. This is seal. So imagine like the seal in the ocean. Yeah. So lying on chest belly face on the floor is guiding is really important when you're teaching. Yeah. Lying on chest belly and then bring that's the hand a little bit further forward. You wanna bring that's the elbow up from the floor. And then bring maybe the hand a little bit closer. That's to check the degree and check also the lower back area. Feel free to micro bend the elbow. Yeah, without giving the tension. Remember, just soften the elbow, relaxing your shoulder. This is the option 1 without any props. But there's some people on the outside, even maybe you or even me, I have like, ooh, my lower back is too much compressed here. Grab the blanket, support with the blanket. So yeah. So when I put the blanket here on the pelvis area, the pelvic, put here exactly, and then before that lifting, put the blanket, and then you can lift it. Another option also, you can use the bolster, which is less compressed on your lower back. Yeah. So you can try explore. But if too much, stay on the spin pose. So you wanna stay here for another 4 minutes. So now dips all the way to the lower abdomen, to the mid back, mid belly, all the way to the chest. So just relaxing again the throw, and then when you throw in contact to the floor, so while you're sensing the body sensation, also bring awareness to any part of the body and how that the toe is contact to the floor. Even maybe notice that the arch of your foot. Even all the way up to your knee, to hold the knee in contact to the surface, to the floor, yoga mat. And sensing how that's the leg when you contact to the floor. Maybe feeling relaxed, or maybe feeling cooler or warm. So that's mean bring yourself, the body to become more present when you practice today on the yin yoga. So don't forget the breath all the way again to the hara or lower dantian, and keep soften that the hara or dantian. So for the last 1 minute, keep again the body as still as you can. Doesn't matter how much distraction from the outside. So just keep focused with your breath and the physical body sensation and you feeling at this moment. Enjoy 5 breaths to your body. So took 5 breaths when you're holding this pose. And after 5 breaths, I want to bring you all the way to the counter pose, so the classic, the child pose, which is either maybe the knee together, again, knee together, or knee apart with the hip. So before we come to child pose, slowly bring first that the elbow all the way to the floor. So all the way, that's the elbow to the floor, follow with the forehead, chest, belly to the floor. Again, so now bring this the hand as a support the body. Put the hand on the side rib cage, and then bring again the chest up all the way from the floor, lifting from the floor, and then bring this the hip, yeah, the hip close to the heel. So I want to invite you bring this the hand to the back, but on the side of the body with the palm facing upward to the ceiling. Resting, maybe the forehead directly can contact to the floor, but again, if you couldn't contact to the floor, feel free to support with blanket or bolster. So you can resting the forehead on blanket or bolster. It's really important here, relaxing again your shoulder, drop it your shoulder. So now readjust your lower back area, because after arching from the previous pose, like sphinx pose or seal pose. So on this pose, if you notice again, maybe feeling some of you that soft, gentle stretch on the back side of your body, on the side spine, that's connect to your bladder channel. So on the concept pipe element on the Yin Yoga, even today is focused only on the water element, but again, not only just the kidney and the bladder working a lot on this pose. So when Dr. Laura mentioned about the cycle of the element, either creating that's the element or supporting that element. So this pose also connect to your stomach channel, which is the part of the earth element, and connect to the large intestine, it is part of the metal element. Enjoy another 5 breaths on this pose. So how to come out? Again, support the body with the hand. So bring that's the hand forward, maybe close to your ear or over that's the head, and then slowly bring the head lifting or up from blanket or from bolster or from the floor. When I roll up your spine, bring your spine upright. And then from here, leaning the body to the side, bring the both side leg start forward. Invite yourself again to rebound, resting on your back. So bring that's the back side of the body, like the leg all the way to the head, flat to the floor. So keep sensing again how the body sensation, if notice, maybe getting lighter or more space, that's the energies go through all the way flow in the body. The blood, the blood circulation to become freely and freedom on the body. That's the meridian, bring the chi and bring the blood circulation to keep flow on your physical body. At the same time, also keep noticing to the emotional body. It maybe notices any different from the beginning to right now. So keep acknowledge. Good. So now from here, bend your knee. It's time for you to drop the body to the right side so you can feel balance in left, right. And come to sitting. Okay. So the next target area, so the deeper on the bladder channel. Yeah, remember the bladder channel is on the back, cleanse the body, the superficial tissue on your back body. So when I come to sitting, folding forward. Yeah, we call them the caterpillars on the Yin Yoga, the name of on the asana. So when I bring the both legs right forward, I give the option, so without props. So when I rounding your spine, so we're not lengthening your spine because when I focus on the tissue, when I soften the tissue, so the some of you maybe like really like flexible. I mean like assisting the training before in Ubu, they're like, oh, I'm not feeling anything on my lower back because they're really flexible. Because again, when you flex in the body from the hip joint, yeah. But the idea, of course, keep going from the hip joint. So rather than you lengthen your spine, I want to invite you a little bit rounding from the lower back area, especially the lower back because it's connected to your kidney. Yeah. So now rounding the lower back area. But again, be mindful with the people. Maybe some people have the issue with shoulder already like this. So if the shoulder is already like rounding, so keep that rounding the lower back, that support maybe that the chest area with the bolster. So not too much rounding more. Just little bit rounding on the lower back area, or this more easier using that the bolster between your leg and the lower back area. So just rounding on this lower back and relaxing maybe that the option. Keep that the hand on the top of the leg or hand on the side of your leg. Another option, also if you can put the bolster underneath your knee, yeah, rounding again from the lower back area, either maybe just lifting a little bit, or if you don't have issue with the shoulder area, keep rounding more, resting that's the hand, the arm on the side or on the top side of your leg. So just be creative again with the yin pose. So without trying too hard or control anything, again, it's time for you to resting the body and disengage the body. If you have engaging, it's time for you to disengage. So just keep practice meditation while you're holding the yin pose. Acknowledge the body sensation while you're scanning the body. Even acknowledge your feeling or the thought or emotion. And this is time for you to offering something. So using that the breath. So bring that the breath all the way to the thought or the emotion you feel at this moment. And offering them compassion and fully accepted. Again, Sana mentioned about it is what it is. Because everything is never permanent. Even the emotion, the sensation on the body, come and go, come and go. So in a practice, be present here in the practice scene. Be present with the sensation and you feeling right now in this moment. And talking about the emotion, if you have the wing on your body, it's only with two wing, with loving, kind awareness. So keep going, be aware with the body, sensation, the emotion. It's time for you to investigate more and more. If that the sensation or feeling is not for you, it's time for you to unpack. So I'm gonna stay here for the last 2 minutes when you're holding this pose. If you wanna readjust, feel free to readjust. I know this about the stillness pose, but if the body needed readjust again, it's time for you to listen. Feel free to readjust your body posture, face, maybe a little bit move if you need it. But if some of you can stay holding on the stillness pose, feel free to stay and find resistance. Breath again to the tissue or the fascia you feel. Maybe on your muscle or on the joints, on the ligament. And allowing them to become more freely and freedom from the sensations not for you. And allowing yourself here to enjoy 5 breaths when you're holding this pose. Took 5 breaths. And up to 5 breaths. So turning again the palm facing down. Walk your hand on the side of the leg. Bring the hands close to your hip area. Roll up your spine. Be nice and be mindful. So bone by bones. Roll up your spine. Bring your spine all the way upright. And slowly again, remove the bolster. If you have the bolster or blocks on you, so put on the side the mat so can still handy if you use. Put the hand on the side. You want to support the body with the hand, follow with elbow, lying on again is on your back. So just keep sensing and see how you feel now that the body. Enjoy 5 breaths from now. And slowly bend your knee and hugging the leg with your arm. So when you're hugging the leg with your arm, so imagine like you're hugging the entire body and send love and be thank you to the body that's taking care a lot yourself. Massaging your back again, lower back area especially, so massage your lower back. Massaging the glute again if you need. Maybe you can put the knee together, make circle. So imagine like make small or big circles with the knee, like drawing something with the knee. So you can massaging the glute area. So don't forget the other direction. And then drop the body to one side, come all the way to sitting. Good. So the next one I come to child pose, knee wide, and see how you feel maybe that the hips to become more open. If you have issue with the kneeing, the blanket can support the knee, yeah? So the idea is maybe put that the blanket to the outside the mat, maybe more wider, yeah? So like out from the mat. So the target area is keep opening in the front's inner body, that the front's inner, like deep front's inner on the leg area. The position your big toe, remember it's not about alignment thing, so does a matter look like? Maybe you want a big toe separate a little bit or two together, this is your option, yeah? It's really important about the edge here, so when you open the knee, find your edge. No, never overdoing, yeah? So not hurting your body. And then from here, sitting that the hip back. If not touching to the heel, your buttock, also totally fine. The option, because when I focus on the inner front line, if in a modification, maybe the option one, you can resting that the forearm stuck together, resting the left side your heads or right heads on your arm, or maybe even on your hand. Another option, also you can bring this the hand forward. So hand forward, a gentle soft stretch on the inner arm tissue that's connect to your lung and also connect to your heart channel. That's arm area. Yeah. Laura mentioned that the little finger is connect to your heart, the thumb is connect to your lung. Look to the left, look to the right side, or even resting the forehead on the floor. So remember, doesn't matter how look like the body from the outside. The invitation about the yin practice is keep focus on the target area, the fascia or the tissue you would like to soften, or the tissue or the fascia you want to allowing that to become more relaxed. So the job for you is keep going, sensing or observe that or scanning, observe that the body sensation. And it's really important that the process releasing something on your body or from yourself, not mean that's 100%, not mean the 100% is released. But some of you either maybe bring up first that the feeling is not for you, or toxin on the body. This is the process. That's why it's the process to healing. You have to feel first. So for another 2 minutes, if you wanna readjust, maybe you wanna open the knee a little bit wider, or maybe a little bit move, if it to a little bit move. And for another last 2 minutes, allowing again the body to stay on surrender. And just keep again, that's the physical body as still as you can. So find again resistance and breath to the target area. So from here, stay for another last 5 breaths. When you're holding this pose, took 5 breaths. And after 5 breaths, turning the palm facing down, exactly the same. So support the body with the hands to bring that the chest or forehead or belly up from the floor. So not rush, take your time. And then from here, so up press your buttock from the heel. So now bring that the shoulder away from your hip area. So now bring the knee closer. And then bring the chest belly on the floor now. So now lying on chest belly on the floor. Support again the head maybe with your hands stuck together or with the arm. Just take a moment to feel. So find and bring the attention to any part of the body, maybe feeling lighter or more space. Maybe on your hip area or the front's body. Or even in the other way, even like, oh, I'm feeling more tension on the body. Remember, we have action and we have reaction. The process, the healing is not extra or quick, need time. So just be patient on the process. It's really important is about the trust. Trust to the process. That's why the kidney is about the trust. thrust of the life, process everything what happening, what's going on. Be facing with your love, with your kindness. Good. So now from here, bring the hand again the side rib cage and come all the way to sitting. So now move to the last YIN pose. So for the last pose, when this is the YIN pose, because we can study later about the family of the YINs asana. So when I come to final twist, this is modification from the any asana. So the target area, so when a softening on the side body, but you can feel deeper on the lower back area. Yeah. So the options in the morning when morning practice, the position you need, you can do knee together or the leg together, or you're gonna bring that right leg on the top, like the knee stack. So focus on the right side your leg face, or maybe that bring the left ankle behind left shin bone. So just resting that the arm on the side of the body away from the yeah. So bring this the arm on the floor away from the body. Maybe you wanna look up to the ceiling or you wanna look to the right side, this is the option. Yeah, focus on the mind target area. So now bring the both leg or both knee over to the left side first. So the different thing, if your knee not touching to the floor is totally fine. You wanna using the gravity, so every exhalation, the tissue to become more open, to become soft and relaxed, and the time the knee will be close and close to the floor area. Yeah. But if you too much, grab the bolster or block to elevate to support. So for the last pose, it's time for you to feel the gratitude. It could be from something you feel the grateful from this moment, today, the practice learning together in this space. It could be maybe the breathing as you witness, to witnessing everything what happening within you. It could be no in this moment when you're holding this pose. You have experience. You have the chance to allowing that the body to rest and to feel renewal. Stay here for the last 5 breaths when you're holding this pose. So up to 5 breaths. If you're crossing your leg, time for you to uncross your leg first. So uncross your leg and then bring or up that's the leg from left side your body. Maybe pause first for 5 breaths before we move to the opposite side. You wanna keep bend the knee, you wanna bring the legs right up to the ceiling. And up to 5 breaths, it's time for you to move to the opposite side. So you keep going, maybe you wanna knees together, leg together, or wanna put the opposite leg stuck together, which is that the left leg on the top right side your knee. So on this side, it's time for you to explore again, to sensing again or scanning again. That's the body sensation. Maybe some of you already noticed that the left and right may be different. It's totally fine. You'll be okay. So just enjoy 5 breaths here. And after 5 breaths, so it's time for you to come out from this pose. And when I move to final resting or savasana. So in allowing that the body is totally resting without holding the yin pose. And even maybe feel free to support the knee with the bolster if you need it, or just totally lying on your back without support anything. Put the hand on the side. The intention is to relaxing your shoulders, so turning the palm upward to the ceiling. If we have something can cover your eyes as another option, like the towel or blanket, for example. Just take a moment, allowing the body to floating, even sinking all the way to the floor. So just keep bringing inward to the breath, inward to the physical body when you're lying on your back. Sensing from the thought to the head how that the practice made you feel for your physical body or for your mind. So this element, this is the water element, is about the trust. Trust the flow of the life. If maybe something is really resonate with you. I trust in the flow of the life. I trust my intuition. I trust my instinct. I'm safe. My instinct and intention, intuition, keep me safe. I surrender my will to divine's will within. repeating the original intention. If you remember that the intention for evening practice, and then move outward to become aware back the surrender, the space, how the surrender is contact again to the physical body, like the sound, temperature maybe drop, you can feel maybe getting cooler, the smell, and it is time for you to move away from the practice. So just be free to change the position in your body. Maybe you want to start from moving or wiggle that's your finger or the toe, or maybe rolling your head, even maybe lying on your side. If you notice that maybe swollen saliva or yawning sensation when you stretch again the body. So you already moved to the stage on parasympathetic nervous system, the body to become regulate and relax. So on quiet and silent, keep close your eyes. So the meeting together in a sitting position. When you're sitting, keep allowing that you span upright, long, with notice and sensing phase which part the body again in contact to the surface, to the floor, maybe your toe or the knee, any sitting position. Give again a little bit pressure to the surface, the yoga mat, to make sure that yourself still together with your physical body. And take a big breath, inhale together to your nose, letting out to your mouth. One more time. Again, thank you for be present. Thank you for kindness and willingness to stay from early morning to practice and to learning in this space. So remember, rest early night is really good to keep the energy to store that the energy for your kidney. Yeah, we practice and learning today, not only just learning, and we're trying to apply. Remember, that's the lifestyle as medicine, the food as medicine. Not only just yin practice, but also we have to balance everything. Thank you so much. Matur suksema. Namaste. Melly can help turn on the light. Oh, yes. So leave the yoga mat. Please pack the blanket and the bolster to the back. Blanket, bolster, and block. Put on the rack so Melly can turn on the light and leave yoga mat there. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, if you have on mat, it's totally fine. You can live here. No, yeah, because no one using this sala, only us.